Albert Speer, Hitler's architect, Hitler's friend, Hitler's minister, drives out of jail like a star. Speer can hardly believe it. He has aged so and feels so worn after 20 years in jail. The Allies have kept refusing any reduction in his sentence, as they have done too for Hess, sentenced to life. But obviously some Germans are still happy to see Speer again.
I can tell you that I'm quite glad to be outside here. Dankeschön, danke Ihnen auch.
This is the generation of those who disown nothing and regret the whole past. To them, Speer embodies all of the great triumphs of the Third Reich. But Speer truly was a Nazi criminal. As the Minister of Armament, he made war and suffering an endless ordeal and brought death too. Speer has become a true living museum of Nazism. He publishes his memoirs. They become a world bestseller. He also becomes a guest star on every TV talk show. In fact, he will die 15 years later in London, just before a broadcast. He talks unflaggingly justifying himself.
Une des grandes fautes de ma vie, peut-être la plus grande faute, je savais que les Juifs étaient dans des camps de concentration, mais je pensais qu'ils travaillaient dans les camps de concentration. Mais je ne savais pas qu'ils sont, comme on disait, exterminés.
Et si vous aviez su, vraiment, si vous aviez vu, par exemple à Auschwitz, qu'est-ce que vous auriez pu faire?
Je n'aurais pu faire aucune chose que dire à Hitler que je ne veux plus être son ministre et peut-être ça aurait été le résultat.
Est-ce qu'aujourd'hui vous avez finalement compris pourquoi et comment vous avez pu faire pour obéir à Hitler?
J'étais très ambitieux, que je voulais aussi avoir part de des pouvoirs de Hitler et que avoir du pouvoir est une chose délicieuse.
In the end, Speer almost becomes likable. Nazism becomes a subject for historical research, a research unrelated to its monstrosity. It helps the rehabilitation of Nazis, who now become judges or even assembly representatives. One of them even attains the highest position, Chancellor of the German Federal Republic. He is Kurt Kiesinger, former member of the Nazi Party and senior official of Hitler's regime. This situation worries the Klarsfelds, who think of their kid's future, Arno. They are shocked to see Kiesinger received with all honors in France. The higher realms of politics consider this man cleared by the German courts of denazification. One generation wants to be forgotten, while the next one wants to know. Germany's youth takes action against Vietnam and against Kiesinger, whom the Klarsfelds denounce as one of the men in charge of Hitler's radio propaganda.
Donc avec tout ce que j'ai su sur le nazisme, je me suis dit, une Allemande qui vit à Paris et qui veut agir ne peut pas laisser faire.
Beate first writes press articles about the Chancellor's Nazi past. She is fired from the Franco-German Youth Office in Paris. But more is required, a spectacular deed. Beate goes to Berlin with a photographer to the Congress of the Chancellor's Christian Democrat Party. She steps behind the platform and vigorously slaps Kiesinger. The guards don't dare shoot to avoid wounding other people. They grasp and drag Beate away. Kiesinger's hurt eye is taken care of. Beate is jailed, judged, and sentenced to 1 year without remission. But Serge Klarsfeld is an excellent lawyer. Beate, French by marriage, is answerable to Berlin's French occupation authorities. An agreement is soon settled, and she is sent back to France while waiting for an appeal. Beate, strengthened by this success, joins Germany's election campaign of September '69. She runs against Kiesinger for a small left-wing party and is a sensation as she campaigns with her kid in her arms. Kiesinger jokes, "That Klarsfeld kid, if he gets at me, he'll bite me." But it's no joking matter. Beate's campaign and the movement she launches will help defeat him. He is replaced by Willy Brandt, a true resistance fighter against Hitler. Beate has prevailed, but Serge warns her, "You're now like an actress. You've no right to stop any longer. On her own head be it."
Gesetze, das ist demokratisch, Notstandsgesetze, ja?
Wenn die Mehrheit des Volkes dafür ist, dann ist es
Die Mehrheit des
Demokratie.
Volkes war für Hitler gewesen und das ist Demokratie.
Jawohl, das waren sie.
Das war
Aber warum?
Demokratie.
Je suis allemande, je suis fière d'être allemande, je suis une bonne allemande et une bonne patriote. Et je crois que justement, ce que j'ai avec mes actions, j'essaie de montrer aux Allemands les devoirs qu'ils ont à remplir. Car ça n'a pas d'importance si ces Allemands font partie de l'Allemagne de l'Ouest, de l'Allemagne de l'Est. Ça n'a pas d'importance non plus s'ils font partie d'un parti plus de droite ou de gauche ou du centre. C'est-à-dire ces devoirs sont propres à tous les Allemands. Et c'est le point important, c'est étant donné que nous sommes tous des héritiers de l'Allemagne et qu'il y a des hommes comme Goethe, Schiller, Beethoven, ce qui est merveilleux, mais qu'il y a aussi des hommes comme Hitler, Himmler, Eichmann, eh bien, il faut donc assumer ses responsabilités.
Neither Beate nor Serge will stop. Each trail leads to another. In the Kiesinger file, they have found the name of Ernst Achenbach, head of the political department at the German embassy in Paris during the war, and thus involved in deportations. He is now a member of Congress in Germany, and Berlin wants to have him named to the European Commission. Beate and members of the League Against Racism and Anti-Semitism occupy his chambers as a lawyer. Achenbach will not be sent to Brussels.